Every payroll week, you sit down and manually cross-check every timesheet against every scheduled shift. That stops today. N8n is a visual automation tool that connects the apps you already use. You build workflows by linking boxes called nodes, and each node does exactly one job. Here is how every workflow works. A trigger fires when something happens, like a form submission arriving. That trigger hands its data to the next node, which does its job and passes the result forward. The chain keeps going until the work is done. Here is a real example built around timesheet review. A new employee or contractor fills out your timesheet form. That submission is your trigger. N8n picks it up the moment it lands. The first node pulls the worker's scheduled shifts from your scheduling tool and lines them up against the hours they reported. The second node hands both sets of data to an AI agent, which compares them. The AI checks for gaps, for overtime that was not pre-approved, for clock-in times that fall outside the scheduled window. If everything matches, the third node sends the worker a clean confirmation. Your timesheet looks good and is on its way to payroll. If something is off, that same node sends a friendly follow-up asking them to clarify the discrepancy before the payroll deadline. No spreadsheet open, no email drafted by hand, no hours of cross-referencing before you cut checks. A task that used to eat 30 minutes or more per payroll run now happens automatically every single time, the moment a form comes in. That is the real power here. N8n connects to hundreds of apps, including scheduling tools, payroll platforms, Google Sheets, Slack, and your email. It runs around the clock without you watching it. And because you host it yourself or on a cloud server you control, your data stays yours. Start with one workflow that removes one headache. Build from there. If you want this kind of automation running in your own business, PRISC Group builds it and runs it for you. See if a pilot is a fit at PRISCgroup.com. Follow PRISC Group for more real automation builds. Automate relentlessly, ruthlessly,